You know, I just came up with a really good idea for a play it forward intro video.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like if we could just get every one of us like against a green screen wall, just booking it as fast as we can, running, you know, with a video game background in the back, maybe something that we are known to be playing, and we trip and then toss the controller forward to the next player who catches it and continues on the run.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that would be fun to
I
look
was
at.
thinking more of like a relay race.
Yeah, like or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Right.
controller's handy. It would be interesting to watch the controller constantly be a different controller, even though we should be handing off the same
Yeah,
one.
like it gets tossed out of one frame and then it's the Xbox controller and it comes back into frame on the same thing and it's a like a Switch Joy-Con just gets caught. Yeah.
I like that. You should tell Graham about that.
I should tell Graham, hey, remind me to tell Graham about that. You're not Siri, that's not gonna work. Hey, welcome to Rhythm Cafe where we play rhythm games. I'm Ian.
I'm Heather.
And we play rhythm games. Please, Ian, please, for the love of God, think about the things that you say beyond one line.
Or, you know, clip that and just, like, added it, Graham, for us, and then that saves us a step.
That's even easier. Wow, yeah.
He might not want to watch it.
Absolutely
he might just
not.
Be like, why are people spamming me with this weird clip?
Why did you tell our ideas to the chatty and now they own them?
I don't know. That's not how that works.
No, not at all.
No.
TM. Yeah, we're back and I'm back, and we're playing some more of the Lanota. Lanota.
We're playing Lanota. We think we can finish the main story today.
Yes, which would be fantastic if we could, because
We've made some assumptions based on looking at a menu, so we could be wrong. That's completely possible.
but there's only one way to find out.
Let's play the game. All right. Okay. Well, I'll
That's the
corner.
touching of the screen to starting.
Right. The screen touching.
Yep.
Bring in that music.
That good background music. Who's your favorite character so far?
I like red-haired ponytail girl. Mainly because that's the most anime of all four of them.
Pretty hard. I mean, I would go that direction, but I really like the girl with the audacity to wear a full fucking lamp around her neck. Like, I'm just gonna take a coal miner's lamp and wear it like a charm. You can't stop me.
Well, she needs it for reading.
Yeah, exactly.
Clearly.
Yes. I mean, she is truly the Flava Flav of her time and location.
You have to understand, that is me at the age of 8.
Wearing a lamp.
Because books. Then I would want to have a flashlight. But holding a flashlight is a pain. And not knowing that head straps exist, I would have just worn it around my neck.
And we can all agree that the worst one is the narc on the other side of the rock set, right?
I mean, they definitely have them set up to be... Who is that? Have you seen that character?
Yeah. That was one of the ones that's part of the border guard.
Oh, right, the ones that just showed up?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, wait, weren't there 2 other characters? There were.
Yeah, because the anime girl and the and Narc were both the border guards.
Right.
You know,
just touched
the
this.
plot not that important to this game. Turns
No,
out.
not really. Lit up some gems.
Shut up and listen to her history.
Improvements were made.
All right, subscription. Wow, no.
Subscription updates.
Don't need to know about that. What we do need to know about is
That.
yeah, the Notalium. No! Ritmo shouted. I don't understand. Why is tuning not even allowed? Isn't it wonderful to restore color to the world? Well, you tell me about the fate. You know what? Yep. We sure did learn a thing.
Wow. Radio edit. The song title has the words radio edit in it.
That's so you know that this is the safe for radio version. I'm assuming
That
there's
means they must be swearing so much.
a lot more Japanese cursing.
This is definitely the second chorus new theme.
Have I mentioned that I hate the flicks?
I'm not partial to them in this one. I usually quite like flick controls on touchscreen if they're not mixed up too hard, just because it can be fun to move your hand in that way. But I'm not big on them in this one. I do like the circle presentation, though.
Yeah, the circle. This is a nifty thing.
Sometimes it dances and shows off like that.
Fuck right off.
He's about to retake back that opinion of the circle, I think.
That feels rad as hell.
Bye, circle friend.
We'll miss you.
Hiding behind the pause button.
It's the lack of physicality in the flick, I think, that I don't like. Like, if I could feel something actually clicking when I did that, that would be enough.
Well, got things.
Yeah, and they had a fight. And they were sad.
Because why can't I do the thing?
Because my tuning will never fail.
Wow.
And
Those two just fighting.
why are you wearing a lamp?
Well, no point arguing now.
Answer the question.
Let me ask you something else.
Okay.
Can we go back and take a look?
Absolutely not.
Yes, no. Okay, cool.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Do you always fight like this?
Well, I mean, we are the only two people here, so yes.
Ah. But what about the aircraft?
Right, there's an
aircraft.
Blimp. Blimp. Ew. That's just a reminder that I need to wash my hands, thanks.
I feel like someone's just put nail polish on the wrong side.
Like really, if I feel something, it feels icky. If I can see the colors of the world on my fingertips, I absolutely need to go wash up.
I think my fingertips don't have like enough of a different color palette. It's just be very bland.
The colors of the world are underneath your fingernails.
Oh, now that's bad too. Do not like that. Oh, wow, since you love tuning so much, why don't you marry it? She said. What? Yeah, that's the kind of childhood fight we had.
Yep.
All right, now onto the airship. Fly. I think we got on, but I read too fast, so don't really know.
It was truly unfortunate because no one knew that Nero was actually a person with the legal authority to marry things. And so therefore Ritmo was then married to tuning forevermore.
Hello, colors of the world. Please get off my fingertips. Nothing personal, but I don't want you to.
Just gotta rub it off on the screen. That's why I always bring a
Maybe
nap.
that's what we're doing.
That's why I always bring a napkin to Rhythm Cafe.
I do like the flicks that make the circle go in a different direction. Mm-hmm. That's kind of cool.
But even just like a really heavy click sound that happened when I started the touch on the flick.
Sometimes I forget I'm supposed to wait and get to the note at the circle's edge, and I try to get in the middle of the circle, and it's not into that.
we're in some sort of proto-flicker. I guess it's just an immature or something.
I think Immature's more like proto-Tumblr.
I mean, proto-Tumblr was just been Blogger, right? Or LiveJournal? LiveJournal, definitely. The mood tag metadata definitely felt like something that Tumblr would have had. Goodbye.
The flicks also confuse me when they're on the other side of the screen and they're like, wait,
Right?
Oh, LiveJournal. I only had 3 of you.
I only had the one ever.
I had a couple. I had one that was just me, but then I had a couple that were kind of like fanfic-ish character type journals.
That sounds like a thing you'd do on LiveJournal.
Yeah. Well, this device is special. Want to study it?
Hey, get over here!
No.
I think the airship's going to explode.
That's nice.
Or it wants us to wake up.
I'm gonna look at it some more. It's fine.
I found a button that says snooze. Should I push it?
Or is the fading of the screen light because my eyes are falling asleep?
You should turn on your necklace.
Oh, that might help. Uh-oh. Is that supposed to do that? What's the red light mean? What's the orange light mean? If it blinks with a green light, am I still good?
I think the blinking green light means you're on the left-hand side of it, and the blinking red means the other one.
There's this flashing light that looks like a person walking and another red light that's a hand. Which direction do I go?
You need to give a high five to the hands. And when the walking person is there, you want to do a little dance. Gonna purify it again.
That's how we make the ship go.
Purification.
Why did we reserve all of our dubstep for the dangerous things?
And you really got to worry about the strategic dubstep reserve.
Okay, song. I didn't catch the first part, but I heard the, like, you just don't care, and I can do that.
At that point, I checked out, because what you really wanted was...
Oh,
Cool.
game broke fast.
Cool. Do you want to give that one a try?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, here's a technique I picked up from some other rhythm games. Most games don't care if you do a flick when it wants a touch. So if you see like a touch, flick, touch, it's actually just faster to do a bunch of flicks.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to try and make your brain switch.
That makes sense.
Sometimes it's about figuring out what thing you can just keep doing but the game won't care about.
Whoa, did it throw us back to Proto Flicker?
Was this the earlier one?
I think it is.
Did we
Retire. I mean, that's the only time I'm gonna be able to see that word.
Oh yeah, it
Wow.
it did. Wow. Okay. Did you want to do this one then?
Sure. Yeah.
And then I'll do the other one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I'll tune this one.
I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying attention.
I generally prefer the Purify side, but
No, the fact that it had thrown us backwards.
oh, that part, yeah.
Just like, oh, okay. This is not dubstep.
We didn't have to both throw a bottle like we just don't care.
I do kind of like Retired as a stop playing.
Mm-hmm. It just implies to me that you are throwing away your save state. Save state.
Oh, like the whole game.
Yeah,
just
like
gonna
if you're retiring, you're done. You're not coming back.
I would play a rhythm game that had an Iron Man mode on it. I wouldn't do well with it, but I'd play it.
It's one of those modes I'm happy exists, but isn't usually what I'm looking for.
I'm just saying I would absolutely play a Steel Soul mode of a rhythm game with a separate save file as an extra mode, not as the only thing.
Whew. That is a tough one.
So someone was saying that by playing it in the tuned area, we actually don't unlock the next thing, but let's see what happens. Yep.
Yep, totally didn't. Cool.
Interesting. Okay, so we need this on Purified.
Yeah, go down to Next, and then swap over to Purify. Purify! Yeah, I've been seeing you folks post the information about the names in the chat, and that's kind of an interesting little piece of information for the characters.
I had such a good combo.
You
going.
had such a good combo going. I didn't want to say anything while it was happening, but that was
I
real
appreciate
good.
that. I've done that thing. Oh man, I've had it where I've tried to like perfect a Hatsune Miku song. I'm like, oh, I'm doing it, and then it's like, no, you thought about it. Lost it on the last note.
Can never think about it.
You have to act like you don't care, even though you care so much. Oh no, that last flick's so good. It makes the move.
You throw the whole thing
that's
right
real
off the
good.
table.
It's like flipping the table. Ah, I like it.
All right.
Right, don't touch the thing, but
Nope.
touch the thing.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, hit the skip button.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Bling. Bling.
Skip this too.
Bling.
All right, now we can sailor teleport.
That's right, it is the end of the season. And we need to go to point D, so...
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, we have 20 seconds to start
Sure.
this.
13? Why not? I can maybe make it. Make me go to four-finger technique. Dude, game. Dare you.
Let's make Heather take off her weighted rings. Yep, still didn't hear that. Bay Street suckers like you just don't care. You see, said Fiska, some forms of music are actually just bad. And no matter how much you tune them, they can't get better. Which is why our society has such a prejudice against dubs in general.
Oh, sneak game.
These people really don't care.
No!
That is a tough one.
We don't usually go up to 13.
We may want to dump down the
Dump down
difficulty level on that.
definitely,
Yeah.
Just for progress' sake.
All right, shall I do the next?
I mean, if you wanna,
We'll
go
double
for it.
up again.
I felt like I had pretty good rhythm going there, but
Yeah, you were looking good. You were on a path to victory, but then you became on the path to destruction.
I mean, the path of victory and destruction are very close together. you doing, chat? Are you hanging out with your, maybe your hands in the air like you just don't care?
Please tell us the location of your elbows. Are they in the same room with you?
I mean, only when I take them out for a walk.
Have you put them up, or have you put them away? How do you put your elbows away?
Well, there is the elbow rack solution. Some people like to mount them on the walls. Some people like to make a special box. Or like Constable crabs are dangerously close to beer.
No matter how close to beer they might get, they will never drink. Don't believe your elbows' lies.
"90-degree angle playing Dark Souls." What would you say is the Dark Souls of elbows?
The funny bone? I wanged my my knee funny bone into a concrete pillar the other day in front of a Costco.
Ow! No.
Yeah, I spent a few minutes walking that off.
Right? It's
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
Especially when you swipe down, because you're an idiot. No, wait, because I use inverted control, so it's okay. Swipe down to send that thing up. Skip. Oh, I was so angry for about 20 minutes, Heather,
Oh?
when I couldn't invert the controls on Shenmue at the start.
Is inverted basically flight controls?
Yes, it is the
Yeah.
correct form of controls for a for any
I'm
right-thinking human being.
I'm not partial to those because I spend so much time not using them. But I have definitely had to do the switch over from the two on a game, and that is rough. So yeah.
Ah, no!
Well,
Wait.
I don't know if it'll.
If I can pause and nope, I
Yeah,
can only
you
resume
got-
and retire. Well,
Do you want me to give it another go?
I'm
or
gonna give this a go.
Okay.
yeah, just because I think
I
it'd
mean,
be
you
interesting.
did just do one. Like, it takes. He is saying to throw your elbows up, which honestly doesn't seem like a good idea when you're playing the game itself. And it's gonna come back with that no right away.
Yep. Never take your fingers off your tuner. Nope. That part was I knew is what was gonna get me.
Yeah, it's a lot more going on than the first part.
I'm getting the rhythm down of boop, boop, boop,
Yeah, I can kind of see the... Honestly, I kind of just want to keep trying to do it on 13. Because once you get it, it's just gonna feel real good.
I'm okay with that if that's the goal.
Time for a warm-up song.
Yep. Ah, yes, they're bringing back the time-honored tradition started in, I believe, Owendon, where you have 2 songs for the final song, and the first song is the one...
Except it's kind of like on the map.
Yep, and the first one's like the very, the lesser of the 2 songs, and you end up hating it just because you have to get through it every time to get to the last one.
Yeah, okay, I can understand that.
Like the song that's before Jumpin' Jack Flash it's the worst. The song that's before Sekai wa Sore wo Aita wa Bundase, the worst. Now, thinking of it as a warm-up song is a much mentally healthier way of replaying it.
I mean, my most harrowing experience with that game was partway through the last song on... it was at least on hard mode, because I don't know if I actually managed to get through all the way with the
cheerleader mode?
The cheerleaders. I like was tapping so hard that at one point I dropped the stylus. I threw it behind me, and it I was playing on my bed and it like fell behind my bed and I had to pause the game immediately to go and get it.
But at that point, you've already lost.
Pretty much.
What do the colors signify, Raven? The white bars mean that you have to touch them. The blue bars mean you can just hold your finger in the area as they hit the side of the circle. And the red and the...
Red and green are just the signifiers so you know which flick they're going off of.
They require you to flick the little bar in a direction that is indicated by an arrow.
Yeah, color is actually a way faster way for you to identify it than to have to play with just the arrow.
Wow. I've never heard of that. That game doesn't ring a bell, Blastic. Game when we played a board in the FK where we try to flop other teams' beads out of the board. I mean, if you're talking about Crokinole, that makes sense.
Maybe.
Oh, okay, that is the one. Great.
I was thinking maybe they were talking about that thing from the long game, because there's like a disc on the Betrayal Legacy one that they keep putting up at the end.
I was thinking of the Illinet, to be honest. Oh, Athagar thought that maybe it used the DJ Hero turntables. That would be, I've been thinking about what you could do with those in an interesting way to make them useful for other game methods or other games. I can't come up with it. Oh, Melody, the Xbox adaptive controller is just a perfect thing to make rhythm game controllers out of. Wiring it up to to big buttons, we can make a pop and music machine.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah. Okay, I'll purify it and then you can go back in and try dubstepping again. Take a break. Take a break. Come on, let's go upstate.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised that the Nintendo Labo piano doesn't have like a rhythm game built into it.
Yeah.
I think it's Boas that will use it as a controller though.
Really?
Yeah, I think they did an update a while ago for it. Or they were going to. I know I read something about it. Demo. Is it Demo? Yeah, Demo might make more sense.
I think that the reason that Nintendo probably doesn't make one is that they know how fragile it is.
Yeah, I'd probably break it. I mean, they do give you different keyboard things you can play with. Like a whole bunch of cats.
But yeah, playing something like an instrument and playing it as a game device are generally... Most people tend to show instruments a little bit more gentle touch than they do their game controllers. I don't say that everyone is like that, and I'm pretty certain you're not one of those people who abuses their game controllers, but...
The hardest I've been on a game controller would have been for the Nintendo 64, but that was specifically because Mario Party had those dumb games where you really needed to retch on the thing. So I don't feel like I treated it badly.
Oh yeah,
so
no
much
one...
as maybe there was some not great thought put into that.
No one treated their Nintendo 64 controllers properly.
Alright, I want one more go at the hard level, and if it won't, then I'm willing to dump it down.
Absolutely.
Because I do also want us to make progress during the stream.
Nope, that is completely fair. Welcome, Raiders! Hey,
hello.
Welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy this this rhythm respite. It's just so overdriven.
We gotta put the blimp into overdrive. That's how it's gonna like any lift off the ground. Right? Yes.
Yes, I will say yes. This is an improvisation space. You know, I also never wanted to know what he says.
I like leaving it up to your interpretation.
I mean, I think it's most thematic because I just don't care. And it's important to have mysteries. Yeah.
No.
Curses.
Okay. Break?
Yeah, let's break now, and then we can come
Do we
back
want
and...
subs before or after?
Absolutely, we should give our subs a shout-out, because they're good people. They're
I'm
really
gonna
good
leave it on the
people.
failure music.
Yep.
So you all know how well I did.
Yep. Gotta thank Repgam. Repgam is how you say that word. Neat. They've been here for 16 months. Thank you.
Aitsu, 100, subscribed for 11 months. Now I'm playing the Pokemons of the Shield variety.
Nice.
Good.
I got those Raiders, and then Veraphage subscribed for 56 months. They say.
Banreal with a cheer of 199 bits going hashtag team order.
Thank you, Banrail. And Mr. Horrible here for 65 months. Oh, hey, a button of some sort. You pushed it, and that happened. And we thank you for it.
Cool. We're going to take a break.
Yep.
We're going to come back. We're going to do that song. We're going to drop down the levels so that we can make progress in our amazing story that we keep making fun of.
Oh, I'm thinking about computer blood.
That's on you.
Yep. Ah, back to the secret library.
Well, I mean, it's a secret. Shouldn't go telling people.
I was
about it.
very happy I got all the color of the world off my hands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, during break. That was important.
Game reminded you and you had to go do it again.
Mm-hmm. That's always a good thing to recognize, Inquisitor Gaia. Well, congratulations on the surprise holiday. Yeah, tonight's dinner will be a guilty pleasure recipe that I picked up off of the skillet, which I think was the Life Hacker or whatever. What is it, Vox Media now? No, let's see. I don't know. Anyway, point is, it's from the skillet, and it is a hoagie casserole. So you take a pound of Italian bread, cube it up, and about a pound of assorted Italian sandwich meats. Mix it all up with a half cup of what's it called? Chicken broth. You chop up the meats into thin strips. Toss it all with some Italian seasonings and bake it with a layer of provolone in the middle and then a layer on top. It's a huge guilty pleasure and it's delicious.
What makes it guilty?
It's just a lot of calories.
Oh, okay.
Like you're taking a sleeve of Italian cheese that you would normally use for sandwiches, and that goes on.
All right.
And you know, a pound of bread and a pound of meat. Also, it's the sodium, really. I mean,
okay.
there's enough sodium in there that I'm pretty sure if I touched water afterwards, I would spontaneously combust. But boy, is it delicious. We don't go we don't do the route where we add olives to it because Corey isn't a fan of black olives, but when I can do that, it's even better.
No, Corey's correct. Not that you're incorrect, but I also agree with Corey on not liking black olives. But if I'm not eating it, then it doesn't matter.
I'm a big fan of olives, so that's good. That means I get all of the olives. It's unfortunate that.
I mean, my mom used to buy the bag of potato chips that only she liked the flavor of because then it meant that we wouldn't eat them. So.
Ketchup flavored?
Sour cream and onion.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
I was not a fan of this. I liked ketchup. It was messy though.
It is very red.
With the blood of the potatoes.
Wait, the blood of potatoes?
I think we're probably, well, there's still absolutely desert bus leftovers in our fridge, and Beach continues to eat them, and I continue to ignore them.
Good call.
Alright, I'm gonna knock that down to a 6.
So we all know what tomato ketchup feels like. What would potato ketchup taste like?
Vodka?
Well, no, that's when you distill it. I mean, it would still be sweet or at least potato-y flavored.
Starchy.
In a squeezable paste.
I mean, I'm not really a fan of potatoes either, so.
So you would not appreciate potato paste with which to dip your fries into?
Well, no, because it's just more potatoes in your potatoes, but.
I should attempt to build something like that on Tinker Tailor, then a potato ketchup. No, Inquisitor Guy, mashed potatoes go bad when they're not fresh, in the sense that they, they'll seize up and become unmovable. But I want it to be like a ketchup, something you can spank the bottom of the bottle and have the potato ketchup come out.
What I'm getting out of this is Ian wants to spank the bottom of potatoes.
Oh, no.
Very odd.
I could do that anytime.
Sure you could.
You don't go grocery shopping with me.
Yeah, but I hang out with Corey a lot, so I know way more of your secrets than you think I do.
Mm-hmm. Now that means I get to hear about how we spanked the ham last night.
Well, I mean, we haven't had coffee this week yet, but sure, I'm sure that'll come up.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I bought a, what do you call it? A pork tenderloin. And I turned it into pork chops last night. Using the power of knives and vacuum sealers. When potatoes were first brought to Europe, some preachers riled against them for ruining the morals of Christians with their seductive curves.
Yeah, that sounds like something that probably happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like the whole reason why you had to have cozies on your chair legs. It's because they reminded people that people had feet or something, or ankles, or whatever. I don't know.
Well, and that's
people are dumb.
That's why the compliment potato body is such a high praise even to this day.
You're making that up. You're making that up. There's no way potato body is a thing anyone says.
Absolutely. I think it is something people say. I don't think it is meant in the positive.
the only person I hear anyone, I don't even hear, I see tweet that has like a potato is Mary Cagle when she's referring to her cats. She's just like, look at this potato, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
But no.
But most animals can find a potato mode if they try hard enough.
Aircraft!
Get out of here!
Yeah!
Woo!
Like a child, which they are.
Nero stayed behind because no one likes Nero.
And then there were some Trevors, but they went away. And then something had gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It was the conflict. It was the shouting. It had all gone wrong. Because we were flying for the first time.
Which is why he was left behind.
Well, I'll figure it out later. I can pilot, right? Probably, sure.
It's a good thing we have this ghost of Nero here to fly the pilot.
I read a book on it once. No problem. All right, that seems good. I'm gonna leave then. No backseat piloting for me.
Most important thing to do when using wheel on a ship is to use the underhand technique. If you're doing the overhand like a motorcycle, you're doing it wrong.
Jokingly, it was like, well, if anything goes wrong, I'm sure you can do it. Yeah, that's right. No, that was more sarcasm than joke, but whatever. Ready for takeoff.
A lot of people don't understand that difference.
It's excited shouting. Main story. More of it.
All right.
Chapter 5.
Mysterious encounter. Push.
Well, it came out of the cockpit. What's in your mind? What is in your mind? Nothing. Okay.
Ellipses.
So you're not gonna change your minds? There's
No,
nothing in it.
I like my clean mind.
There's just nothing in it. Is that? Nope, that's not important. Yeah, nope. Alas, I thought so. Whee! It's the dude in the background.
Why not be more cautious?
That's not fun.
Thallium isn't fun at all.
I will love the world.
I will love
Cautiousness.
this world.
This one. The sunshine and the clouds and the breeze.
That's all there is.
And the grass and the trees and the flowers, the ones that don't have the names, but the scent of the soil and the ripples on the water.
Fuck those uppity named plants.
And when I was little, I thought about all these beautiful things that were in our village, and they were mine. I don't know where I've gone with this. And something with music happened. It was great.
Look, I just want to have the world back before that kid in the back was screaming all the time. Excitedly.
Oh, there's a way you can do that in the future.
Glad someone does.
You think the world is worthy of enlightenment and sacrifice?
Absolutely not.
Well, maybe. No. I love it though.
And you believe in Ritmo.
Actually, I have a predicament. All those flowers with the names,
Predicament.
they've been named. Who named them all? Oh no!
He's a genius.
We don't know how to fly this thing as much as we thought we did.
Destination aside, alteration not possible.
Well, that seems like a red flag.
That also sounds like the worst sort of suit that I could buy.
Where's the aircraft taking us all of a sudden? Nope, don't know.
All we know is we have to go there.
Let's go try to fix the situation.
They're children. This aircraft is taking them to school.
No, they don't want to go there.
Yeah, well, but they have to. And the aircraft, much like a truancy officer, will take them there.
Time passed by. Above the thick, dark clouds, the aircraft gradually flew into the unknown.
Chains.
And then they were still confused, and bangs happened. Violent vibrations. What What's going on? Don't tell me we are going to crash.
Victor? What's this?
There was a bizarre scene, and it was also frightening.
Oh, cool.
So no one knew what to do.
End of Evangelion.
It wasn't a crash, but the aircraft was definitely going towards the ground. With two huge iron chains. Pirates, be pirates. Please be pirates.
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 No, pirates. Pirates.
I don't know what's going on.
Don't talk, because there's pirates.
You gotta be quiet in the presence of pirates.
Everything's still vibrating because pirates.
It's violent and shocking. Fisha. Come on. Give me the pirates. Where are the pirates? This is nothing but darkness.
Dark pirates. Or the pirates of dark water.
Well, then they passed out, and then they got better. But they didn't know how they fell to the ground. It was probably gravity, and maybe the big chains. There were still chains. When woke up everyone else.
Yep, because you didn't do that alarm clock.
Didn't know where we were.
Nope.
Still don't know where we are.
Reiterate the fact that we don't know. Good.
Yep. Searching around. Can't find the other two.
No, they're dead now.
I had to land here. It's in a cannon.
No, they're definitely in the canyon. They're definitely at the bottom of that canyon.
Bottomless canyon. There was a dark forest.
Yep, definitely not in there.
Still
chains.
chains. Yeah. Still chains. Everything else was fine.
Just serious levels.
End of chapter 5.
Cool.
Your turn?
Yeah, let's get some more Notalium. After a long search, blah, 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 chilly ambience. It's freezing here because we're inside a fridge. We found the forest fridge.
Oh, good. Maybe there'll be some orange stuff and... No, wait. It's
Tang?
It's Pop, purple stuff, and Sunny D.
Fanta. No. Wait, mix them together?
One? No, in the commercial. The one where the kid's looking through the fridge and it's just like, oh, we got some cola and some purple stuff. Oh, no. Oh, hey, yeah, Sunny D. As if that's a good thing.
Sunny D, which I'm pretty sure is part
of an oil product.
I was going to say, pretty sure it's a petrochemical.
Can we get a Chihayafuru rhythm game?
Yes, please.
One where I don't have to actually memorize the poems, but because I'm not going to be good at that, but
especially not in Japanese.
Dating game, visual novel, anything, any of it. First person shooter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, you know what? First person
Karuta shooter. I'd take all of them. Any of them.
So I take it you're enjoying Chihayafuru this season.
So good.
Yeah. There's so much good Daddy Bear merchandise.
Even when they do the very classical, okay, I think I know who's actually gonna win because they set a thing up. I don't. It's gonna be wrong. Or I can't really tell because I want everyone to have the thing that they want and they can't. Sports don't work that way. Moatman, Chihayafuru Season 3 is currently going. Yes. It's so good. I tried to suggest to Beach that we rewatch Season 1 and 2, but he wasn't really into that.
Aww.
He doesn't like rewatching stuff that gets tense.
Oh, that gets tense?
Yeah. Even if he knows what the outcome is. Which is fair. I don't remember how long ago Season 2 was, but it was some time ago.
It was a number of years.
Yeah. It could have been 4 years, sure.
It's been long enough that I wasn't sure we were ever going to get a third season.
Yeah, it just pretty much seemed like that was done.
But apparently it's a reasonably popular series.
It's real good.
Yeah. I need to check out the...
I'm so excited about playing in her Hakama.
It's so good.
And her mom showed up.
Mm-hmm. That never happens.
Wanted to be there and bought a camera to take a photo.
Yep.
Even though she was like, wait, I have a cell phone. It was cute.
Old people.
Well, pillars.
Totally, everything is snow here, so we're in the world of Frozen.
I hear Frozen 2 is actually quite good.
Same. I'm very curious.
Wait. Let's go look more. Wait. Something is written.
We can't read.
Let me look. You're right. Something is written. But what does it say?
We can't read.
What does that mean?
It means I can't see what it says.
If you don't enter the purified mode, the real Inception won't begin.
Wait, what?
Is that why Inception didn't work out?
What?
The movie?
Oh, yeah.
What does Inception mean?
You know what? It's become one of those words that I no longer know what it actually means.
I'm concerned it means the apocalypse.
Okay.
All right. Well, we should probably use purified mode.
Cool. That's something we'll continue to do.
I mean, I've been doing it purely out of laziness, more than anything.
I just don't like Toon Boy.
Along the narrow road, there's a pillar. What's that? Well, it's definitely electricity. Be careful.
Ow.
Don't touch that toaster.
Hey kids, don't touch that toaster. We'll be right back.
After these messages. I really liked having the genie pop up and say that, even though that wasn't Robin Williams.
Well, the cool thing is it was Hank Azaria still, too. Thank you, Inquisitor Gaia. Inception, definition, noun, the establishment or staging point of an institution or activity. Oh, apparently it's been 6.5 years since,
Really?
GI Photo. Season 2 ended in June of 2013.
I mean, I've got some very, very favored shows from the late 2010s. Mm-hmm. No, not 10s. Like 2009 and such, and every now and then just I'm like, when did they make another season of that? Oh wait, that thing was like a million years ago now. Never mind.
No one remembers that.
I just want more Kimi. Kimi ni Todake was great.
Oh, I remember that it being a thing.
We were rewatching Skit Dance, mm-hmm. and they did a short parody moment of Kimi.
Wow.
That I guess either we weren't watching it quite at that point or something, but he was like, wait, I never noticed they did that.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're getting more Haikyuu too. Again
I
this
think
year.
that's quite good.
It's slightly more believable than Prince of Tennis, which makes it a little easier for people to get into.
I mean, I don't typically focus on a lot of sports anime, but that is the one that I hear a lot of people are like, that's the sports anime to watch right now.
It's one of the real good ones. It's one of the ones I'm watching, so yes.
Mushishi was so good too. I could definitely go for more of that.
And we did eventually get more of the, motorcycle boy girl.
I know which one you mean.
Yep.
I should know the name right off the top of my head, but for some reason I'm blanking.
Motorcycle boy girl.
Real hard.
Everything was static electricity, and they thought they should investigate things, but Fiska said no, because she knows what's up, because she's got a lamp around her neck.
Kino's Journey, thank you.
Yes.
Why was that not coming into my brain? Yeah, I don't know. The more they made wasn't like terrible, but I didn't like some of the CG they did. I did like the last episode they did. They also retreaded some stuff they'd already done previously, which wasn't super necessary, but it had been a while, so you can kind of forgive them for that.
Yeah, it seems like it wasn't really a sequel when it came out.
I think it was just more, because it was kind of an episodic.
We are very close to the bars right now.
Oh yeah, Shugacharo is a great magical girl show. It's a lot of fun. Let's see, Kingdom Hearts 3, Chihara 3, Half-Life Not 3, all sorts of long-awaited things announced for release this year.
Shenmue 3?
Shenmue 3.
The real Terminator 3?
Sure. I mean, I'm not about to go watch any of that. The last episode of the newer Kino's journey is essentially them battling shit.
Nice.
And it was a very exciting episode to end on. Right, that was the thing I didn't like. They kind of focused on some other characters for a little bit. And less on Kino for a couple of episodes, which in like a manga I probably wouldn't mind so much.
But yeah.
But I didn't care much for it in the anime.
I mean, it is Kino's journey.
But Mushishi has a very Kino's journey vibe to it. Whew. As well.
Didn't think I was going to get through that one, honestly.
You made it.
Yeah.
And now we don't have to touch this pillar ever.
Yes.
And I think No Smokefire is probably correct. We probably shouldn't be using terms like boy girl. We didn't mean anything by that.
Oh, no.
Well, done. Cool. Well, now be prepared, because the Inception should be starting. Any minute now. We're expecting something before? No. Nah. Maybe something that was not supposed to have happened? Like, with the apocalypses.
Oh, the real one. After the purifying happens. When we incept thing. The real Inception.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah, more pillars. This is
However, considering the situation, maybe, I don't know, I'm just talking out my butt. This is our last hope.
That's a very difficult way to talk.
It is.
No lips.
Yeah, you kind of have to use your hands to make your butt move, to make the sounds happen.
No tongue either.
You can fake it with your elbow though. fart noises.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, it's the armpit, isn't it? I was never good at that as a kid.
You can make your butt talk. Just use your elbow. It's like a tongue for your butt to talk with.
Look, there were two things that a bunch of the kids liked to do in school when I was young. One was fart noises from the armpit, which I was not good at, and the other one was turning your eyelids inside out, which I was also really bad at, and I didn't like the idea of because gross.
That seems like a good way to expose more of your eye to the outside world, which I always dislike.
Yeah. I could roll my eyes into the back of my head pretty decently.
That's good.
Gave me a headache though.
That's because your eyes will stick that way. I think these pillars are showing us the different phases of water.
There's a strong wind.
Yeah. So this must be gaseous water.
Or windy.
Or that.
Or watery?
Yeah.
Is that what they called that card?
Well, there was windy and watery, if I recall.
Yeah.
Well,
sometimes I didn't understand the quite what they were going with some of those names.
Either way, you gotta hit it with a bird hammer, and then you get donuts.
Maybe jump.
Ooh, jump.
I did like it later in the season card captors when cards got like multiple uses at the same time. Bye, circle friend. Hello!
It came back. It's like a boomerang.
It's not shaped well for a boomerang.
No! Final fail! Combo 0!
I tried to use one hand for that last one. It didn't work so well.
You get a rock!
Yay! And then what happened?
Rocks!
Tornado. What does that mean? It's the name of some kind of a wind.
Torna.
Torna. It's tornado.
Wherever this tornado went, a huge disaster followed.
Villages the size of ours would be blown away in no time. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, if only... Oh, wait, maybe we can become the powers of the wind. Airbenders. We're becoming airbenders. I don't know about what. It should... Airbenders. That is us. Us now. And then the 4 pillars entered Inception. There was some fog.
Everyone got real sleepy.
Yep. Yep. Irresistible attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Bewitched.
Get on up to that.
They were unprepared and gradually lost their ability to think.
That sounds like me during this game.
Then, as if hypnotized, which is kind of, yeah, they came towards the pillar.
And the pillar said, Snowmaru! Burninator, Wet Kitchen, and Tornad. Become the carnival!
Oh. Oh, wow, that's very card captors.
Yeah. Welcome to the boss carnival.
Do you...
You go ahead.
Okay.
We'll see if we can get through this, and if not, then...
It's on a 10. We've done 10s before. Solar orbit connected with the Espa brother. Not the Espa sister, though.
Oh no, Cuttlefish Man, the audio in this is not great, and the dynamic range is all over the place.
Yeah, we've tried to fix it a little bit by, like, turning it down. Can only do so much of that. Ah! I let go of that note. Oh no, I'm definitely gonna die on this.
This sounds like a hella Fate Zero song.
Right? Game? Okay, cool.
Oh, slightly out of tune music box.
Well, maybe I'll be okay if I don't do anything. So
Yeah, you're back in the clear. The bottom of the screen is not currently burninating for you. Oh!
we had to be close to the end.
Yep.
It's gonna make us redo a thing.
Yep. Yep. Well.
Ow. Hit the table with my finger. Being all dramatic. No, only 60%.
I mean, that's farther than not, right? I saw you trying to wiggle there to start. Wiggle the finger back and forth like, no, I just put 2 fingers down.
Right? I did the last time too. It's like, why am I doing it that way? That's harder.
Just...
Some of those were not double notes. But I treated them like they were.
This game does not punish accidental taps, so I'm glad for that. Punishing you for extra taps feels like a right minus wrong exam. And those are my least favorites.
I think the worst we came across for that was oh, that Steven Universe game we played.
Ugh. Beloved properties require gentle handing by programmers. Good. Good.
Well, we got a thingy for it.
Another rock.
It's some more.
Skip.
Skip. Now, did you want to give that a shot?
I'm curious to give it a shot. Yeah. And also, we have the time for it.
Sure. I mean, it's our stream. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
No one can stop us. Well. Okay, no, we can do that, but I feel like the consequences are not things we really want.
Agreed. I should not embed this in the back wall. That's something I should absolutely not do. Especially if I'm not doing well here. Like a tomahawk. Hi. Wow.
It's rough, right?
Yeah. Okay, well, I've tried it. I've done it. And now I'll do the other one.
The Great British Sewing.
Yeah.
I've not heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, I thought that was gonna go in a different direction because the only Great British anything I've heard of is the Great British Bake Off.
No, I'm aware of the Great British Sewing Bee as well. It's in the similar style.
Similar kind of thing.
Yeah.
I might have to check it out. After playing this game, do you want to go and use your crokinole boar in a similar manner? No.
I got 2 taps in before I figured that one out.
Right? You just kind of auto. To be honest, I kind of like this one. Not the music necessarily, but the
Yeah, it's
chart, the tap chart.
Fun movement.
Like such a hard game. I mean, it might be. I can't discern game difficulty anymore.
Oh, you're just a pro gamer?
No, I just like any game I play, if I can't do a thing or I can do a thing, my brain is like, well, if I can do it, anyone can do this. Mm-hmm. Which is not true.
Yes, that's the
But so it's like I played Hollow Knight and I got very good at it, and so in my head I was just like, well, anyone can play this game. And that's not true.
We were literally talking about that just the other day, just yesterday. The other side of the Dunning-Kruger effect. That if you're a person of above average ability, you assume that others have the same ability that you do.
Yeah. And so I can't determine if a game is too difficult for someone else or not.
Well, the game looks harder than it is as well, because If you don't know, we're not tapping every one of those blue notes.
Yeah,
we're
we're
usually just holding down because it's a thing that the game allows you to do. So it greatly reduces the amount of tapping you would have to do based on what's coming at you.
And I mean, sometimes things look harder than they really are.
Mind you, this game isn't easy.
Yeah. No.
It's as challenging as it needs to be, and we haven't gotten to a point where we can't get through things yet.
I know that I cannot be like, oh yes, this game, it is difficult. It just is kind of what it is. Like, I can really only determine if a game is difficult for me, and not for another person.
Which is a fair thing to do. You can't be expected to know everyone's abilities.
I mean, for the longest time, I assumed Peach was better at video games than me, and I learned recently that's really just not true. He's better at certain types. But that's due to he just has more experience with those than I do.
Yeah, I fear for the day when Corey decides to sit down with the wheel controller and get really good at Project Cars. Oh!
We might have to dumb this one down too. That's a bad turn of phrase. We might have to lower the difficulty level on this one.
Reduce the challenge.
So many phrases I'm so used to saying that even when I say them don't feel good to me. I do feel bad in some ways when I play, because I'll play rhythm games at home sometimes, and I do play them on a decently difficult level, just because I find that relaxing.
Yep.
And sometimes people will pop in and they'll just be like, whoa, that's like way too much going on, that seems super hard, and I'm like, there's actually a much easier mode you might enjoy.
Yep.
Please don't think you can't enjoy this game because I'm playing at a different level.
I guess that's another aspect of it too, is that, I mean, it's okay on both sides of this equation, it's okay to not like the game if it's too difficult.
Oh, sure. It's just like some games don't have a difficulty option, others do.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, then when the way a game is being presented to you might just look like it's really not for you. And then I feel bad because I don't ever really want to... I don't want to ever give anyone an impression that a game isn't something that they can play. Because I want people to enjoy games that I like, too. Because otherwise they don't have people to talk to about those games.
Good point.
Like when we got, what was it? A Link Between Worlds. And Beach likes Zelda games, but I played that one first, and I was like, cool. You're gonna play this game now, right? So I can talk to somebody about it, right? Just gonna shove this in your face until you play it.
I've played the game. Not on the Wii. You Switch, whatever.
A Link Between Worlds was a 3DS game.
Right, Link Between Worlds. I'm sorry. Yes, I keep messing it up with the Sunfish. The Awakening.
Oh, Awakening, yeah.
Yes.
I've played that now.
Ah. So sad.
It was real good. There were definitely some boss fight things I disliked,
Yup.
but it was fun. I liked it.
It's fine. Alrighty. Now, just basing our time here, did you want to give this one more try at regular difficulty?
I'm just gonna dump it down.
Okay. Dump it down.
Dump it down.
Yeah. That way you get to still use the nice mouthfeel.
I like the aesthetic they've gone with though.
Mm-hmm.
But I also do really like card captors, so.
Oh god, there was a tweet that was going around a while that was giving your personality based on what your favorite Clamp series is.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, real good deep cuts. Rigveda, you are a liar, and also you hate yourself. Card Captors was, I believe, you were a sweet person, but there was a lack of deeper knowledge there.
Hmm.
There was Miyuki-chan in Wonderland, you were a sweet person, and also a liar. A lot of garbage ratings on that system, by the way. But then again, if you are a fan of Clamp, you are definitely a trash person in general. And a huge trash person right here. Hi, what's up? I like Clover.
I liked Clover. Was it X got me angry?
Ooh.
Probably.
Now, why did X get you angry?
It relied a lot on super on imagery and didn't explain anything ever.
Yep.
Plus the movie, oh man, I can't remember the differences between the movie and the actual series now.
Well, the movie was created before the ending of the series was even a twinkle in the mangaka's eye, so... The differences are many and varied.
That was a time when I bought anime at a very expensive disc-by-disc space. I was not buying that series, my friend was, because she was very into it.
Mm-hmm.
And just the monetary cost. Oh, good fake out.
Okay, because all that stuff came back in the battle days of anime, when everything was expensive and hard to get.
Yeah. And honestly, my local place for anime at that point was Legend Drugs.
Bah.
Yeah. You done now, game? I don't trust you anymore. Didn't trust you before. Okay, cool.
Gotta rock. Can't stop the rock. Well, everything was done. And then everything evaporated.
Got better.
Oh, the drugs wore off.
Still overwhelmed. What'd we do?
We lit up some pillars.
Inception happened.
Hello?
Oh, new character. There was a voice!
You're an adult!
Unfamiliar voice. It was not Nero's and it was not Rose's.
Who could it be?
I looked back and saw 3 cloaked strangers.
3? Gah!
One got a face and the other 2 got creepy smiles.
Well, these people seem trustworthy.
The other 2 don't seem important.
No.
They don't get character
Ah,
designs.
good. Now we're a part of an organization.
Oh man.
To be continued.
Stay tuned for the next chapter. Oh, okay.
We straight up ended.
We found the ending.
Good.
The ending is cliffhanger.
I think we got where we were expected to get, or where we were expecting, not where we were expected, because if you
We
have
never have expectations.
yeah, if you have any
for ourselves.
expectations for us, please don't.
All right,
You'll be
so
disappointed.
I guess we're done Lanota
Yes.
until more Lanota ever comes out.
And then we have to remember about Lanota.
In which case, we need probably more than a chapter. Somebody remind us if more Lanota happens.
Or don't.
Or don't.
It's really up to you.
You don't have to.
If you enjoyed Lanota enough that you're willing to keep an eye on it, then please. Otherwise, we got new stuff coming next week.
What is next week? Because James wrote Lanota and it's not.
Okay, let me look.
But I think we confused him by trying to bump some stuff, and I don't have.
Let me look at our discussion that we had here, because that'll be the that's the.
And then we
real-
should tell James that he's wrong.
Yes.
We, not you, chat. Just us.
Yeah, no, you
You don't have to do that. We'll definitely take care of that.
James Turner, Heather Deary. No, that's Heather Deary. Okay, so aha, yes, we've been holding on to this for a while. Next week we're coming back with a parade.
New Wonder
A
Parade.
parade of wonders.
Is that that's an iOS game?
It
right?
is indeed an iOS game. I think we might actually need a backup game for that too, but we'll.
It might be shorter.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have another iOS game that is a very short game we can play.
Perfect. That's the sort of thing we'll need there. Great. Should we thank our lovely people here and tell them where they can find their things?
Sure.
Yeah.
Subs first.
Yep. Subs first.
Andy Crepscular, 30 months. Hooray for story time with Heather and Ian.
Mike the Ike 221 for 5 months. Hey friends, glad I made it. 5 months. Love y'all. Love you too.
I think that's Mike the Tyke.
Is it Mike the Tyke? It's Mike the Tyke.
Plus DUI for 9 months. Welcome back.
And that's the end of the subs.
All right, we did that.
Yes, and
now,
how do you sub?
by going to twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun.
But what if I don't like Twitch?
There's also patreon.com/loadingreadyrun.
What if I have a fundamental disagreement with the idea of Patreon?
We do YouTube memberships over at youtube.com/loadingreadyrun.
Okay, good. That's all those are the 3 ways of getting money to people. There's no other ways.
But just that YouTube, the youtube.com/loadingreadylive is for the VODs.
Okay, but what if I like magic?
And then the magic one is youtube.com/LRRMTG.
Okay, but you guys, we put out a lot of stuff. Where do I go if I want to find out when things are going to be streaming?
loadingreadyrun.com/live.
Huh, loadingreadyrun.com. So it's easy to use.
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't go there a lot. Busy. I have many other things to do.
Do you think that's a place where people could find out about all the great shows that we put out, both pre-recorded and improvised in nature?
Sure.
Okay.
No. Go to our Twitter.
Yeah, just
We're better at tweeting.
the Twitter is where we actually tell people to do things.
There used to be an events page that Twitch took down, much to probably James's joy, so he doesn't have to fill it out. And maybe they'll replace it with something eventually. Oh, yeah, there's our stream team page, which apparently is twitch.tv/team/loadingreadyrun. You can find everybody's home streams there.
Yeah, like Heather's.
Yeah, which is twitch.tv/lunarjade, and like Ian's.
Yeah, which is at twitch.tv/tiltyhouse.
Yeah.
It's tilty.house. Wow. Important notes, programming-wise.
Let's see.
We will have another episode of Road Quest tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Yeah, that's on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, we'll be on YouTube about half an hour before.
Premiering on YouTube. There will be a chat half an hour before. There'll be, again, Twitter is a really good place to watch out for that.
But you're going to have to get your butts from Road Quest over to the twitch.tv channel.
That's right,
because
there's a new Dice Friends campaign that Cam is running. It's 3 episodes long.
5 p.m.
And there are people on it.
Yeah, you're going to...
Are you one of them?
I am not.
Okay, there are people on it that are not Ian, and usually I run tech, but I won't be writing tech for this campaign because I'm moving, so I'm busy.
I think it's Kathleen, Matt, and Serge.
There's usually another one in there.
There usually is,
There's usually 4.
But that's the ones that I remember. However, there's a really easy way to figure out who's going to be on it, and that's by watching tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Core Point Season 2 is wrapped up.
Yeah, you can catch it all on YouTube.
Yeah, panelists have started to back up though.
Erica!
There's that.
Yes, that's
Erica, right?
the person.
Okay.
Yes.
I know there's another
We
one,
don't have-
but I can't remember offhand.
We don't have her around often, but it's good when she's here. So enjoy that.
Yeah. What else is going on?
Panelists is coming up.
Yep.
More panelists are happening throughout the week again. You
Yeah,
check
because
out
that
on
started.
YouTube. Smash that bell and hit that like and tittle the comments. It's
Or don't.
it's the algorithm is a fickle mistress, and we're never sure what we're
The
supposed to do.
algorithm is a thing that we all think we know what it does and we don't. So
No. Just touch a lot of YouTube parts, and hopefully something will happen.
you can if you don't want to watch the panelists, but you want to take it with you on the go. We actually do put up an audio only version on like iTunes and I believe I think all of them are hitting Spotify now. I believe Paul has set that up.
Oh, good. Good.
So you can do that.
If you have
You're gonna miss out on some of their props.
Mm-hmm.
They got props if you're not watching visually, but hey.
That's all I got. That sound usually means you've got nothing.
I've missed too many things. There's too many things, and like I put a lot of them up.
Yep. Yeah, you touch a lot of the stuff here.
Yeah, I put almost everything up on their YouTube channels now, so
Yeah. All the hidden.
I have to remember which ones are actually live and which ones are going live and which ones to poke people about to make sure that they're done to go live and sometimes they get it's like knowing past, present, and future all at the same time and trying to remember which order they're all in.
You are the Kwisatz Haderach. The one who can see before and behind. The fulcrum upon which Lure turns. And with that, we're going to close our broadcast day here at Loading Ready Run. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you next week with more Rhythm of Fun.